looking around at the place where I went to buy my first suits when I worked at the governor's office of financial management, Washington state government. I'm just looking at all the codes that I never saw. I was so blind. Tacoma Boys Club for the fuckers. Fuck the little boys. And then they right across the street they got Raymond Hall, where they get them and chalk them right up, and they take them like cattle. And they say discount medical, I guess, across the street. But right in this place where it says GG Wills or whatever, there's a little shop that they used to call the Item House. And they had suits and things in there. I went in there and I had bought a suit to wear for my interview. I still remember looking at this place. They call it Jones. Like Carmen Jones. I think you're so fucking funny. And then they put a little medical place next door. And then they got the Shirley Temple Street. Oh, how cute. A little church. Look at that. The Covenant High School right there. And they're saying, yeah, them kids are the Covenant of the Weeds and the Masons. We love to fuck them over and child sex them. But anyways, this is the place here where they had me buy my suit. They get it all down to the numbers, but let me tell you, they don't play. This is it. This is where I always remember my suit, where I walked in and I tried it on. And they had a furniture store right next door, too. But this is it. And they got the Jones meat, and then they put this little walker place here, I guess, to make fun. Yeah, she's got disability. Look at her now. We're the shit. And I guess they boxed me down like Carmen Jones. Affordable price, and across the street, get them kids at a discount. And they do, foster places will set you right on up too. And those little DSA shit ass fake shops, I guess. They call them chop shops for kids. Cats for kids, cats for kids. Probably call Thelma and everybody Shirley Temple Jigaboo. And she even cut her own husband out, John, I guess, because he found out a little too much about his wife. And he got the monkey disease. They monkeyed him out. But Glenn got to take over screwing her. And she got a Mercedes and I think a bunch of money out of it when she came up big time. And you gotta keep tight-lipped, and they won't. That's how she became administrator. God. Getting 7 G's a month, probably. Bitch is a baller. Shot caller. Wanna be a bitch. Demon witch. My battery's probably gonna go out really quick, but I wanted to show you. This is where my mom got her false teeth. My sister took her right by where Leslie works to show her don't fuck with the Masons. Then we got over here my naturopathic doctor. We've got Dr. Williams, my doctor for my when I had a baby, pediatrics or whatever they call a birth. He's right in here. So this is how close they get with you. They love to. I've heard they've even implanted people with eggs and taken babies. This woman right here wanted my baby when I worked for the government. I had gotten pregnant and she said she wanted it. And this is the Elks Club, so you tell, shows you how really bad they get down. It's all exclusive out here. Masonic, top, believe it. But anyways, she lives right. Her mom, who's very high level city, lives right here on the corner. And I used to have to come here and carpool, and it's getting me real sick to come down the street. I've been down here in maybe 20, 30 years. Right here is her mom's house on this corner. This is the backyard. And there's the city that's right here driving by. But this is basically where they get down. This is Leslie Brown's house. It's a private road. It says no trespassing. But this is where all the nightmares of where I remember of just happening to come here and do my rapping stuff in my practices, and just hating her and just disgusted of what a bitch she is and how high level she is and how she runs the sex slave rings in the government and the child sex slave rings. And I just being so caught up with her brother and them trying to force me every way they could through him to be a sex slave, through her. I mean, these people are psychotic. And the mom's through the city. He's a military. And they were in Guam for a long time, causing havoc. But I remember even coming to this school with Steve. Look, Robin Hood Estates. See? That's how they get down. Because they're saying they're Robin Hoods. There's where they are. There's where the Robin Hoods live. And they sure did Robin Hood me in for sure with that secret insider trader scam with Microsoft and how they got me to go in the focus list and all that. Very civil construction. So these are just probably some cold talk saying, you know, not to mess with the people and that's how much money they make and that city lady and all that. It's all cold. They're very highly skilled and they work with government, city, county, military, and it's so deep I don't even know if anyone could figure it out. They're so lost. It took me a while. But that's pretty much where she lives, and that's the nightmare of the street that I recall. That I never want to go down, and I couldn't even tell you the name of the street. Let me see what it is. It's Custer Road, and then she does build the Custer, and then John Dower Road. It doesn't surprise me that she would live on a John Dower Road or something, like Dow Jones or something. He is HS that I used to have lunch with, but they kept us away from each other when we got friendly. She was fond of Glenn, and she had to move in here, I remember, right across from the John Dower Apartments, and it's 8810, but she was in this one, and she's trying to tell me what was going on, but I didn't know, and I think she had like a brain tumor or something happened with her brain, started bleeding, and so she left immediately like she saw a ghost, and she stopped talking to me, and I noticed that this place is called the Haircut Deli and Mart, like, you know, King's, because we used to always eat at King's King's fried rice on the hilltop, and I guess they're saying the dill, you know, and basically they cut her hair because they made her have to have a brain tumor. This is how the extent that these people go to. And I guess you probably wouldn't even imagine that they could be that deep where they would put someone on a street of the person that used to be your boss, and just, you know, I know Steve used to live right over here. I can just show you his house right around the corner from her. I mean, they don't care. I mean, they're just really bold. But that's just how it goes in the world of the elite and the nightmares that they bring to you. I remember Gina used to live down the street here, and she had a husband who was molesting her daughter. Can't remember her name. Brittany, I think. And her husband was really wealthy, and she was living with her mom in these apartments down the street by Lakewood, right by that gas station and that tanning booth over there. And so she was caught up and had to give her kids, I guess, to be molested. Rachel's family's pretty low, I hear. I know her daughter, her sister Lisa, we caught her husband molesting her kid on there. She used to be at a strip club on South Tacoma Way, and I just drove by there yesterday, and this dude had gloves out. But this used to be Steve's house, I remember, and I know that he used to live there. I don't know if he still does, but His parents own several properties. I know there's another one down the street his sister Ruth used to live in. And they all, most of the kids, like Charlie or Debbie, whatever their names are, Dormore Street. Oh, we put that on Dormore Street. Ain't that a bitch? I'm trying to see what this is. Oh, like on the roll or something? Interesting. I didn't think I would look that good. A.R.D. Moore. Anyways, I guess they want to try to kill me like Marilyn Monroe, so they made a little joke of the street, but you know. I know I have a friend named Gina who used to live over here too. It's all connected. Gina Murray, her mom, military. She got all foster friends. Right around the corner by the little church, and I think she's selling her daughter. She puts way too many pictures on the web and was acting really weird, like she's trying to hide something. But I just want to see the clothing over here. Massage therapist, waxing, cosmetic, Wood Lake Estates. So it sounds to me Alacoma Club. So these are the codes that they're saying about her. Her mom used to live here actually in the Wood Lake. So they're saying basically you're gonna end up in the lake in the wood. They probably scared the shit out of her. Most of my friends or anyone I knew pretty much got ran off. Salon clinic right across the street, but I just wanted to show you that the ACU Credit Union is affiliated with Boeing, and they're here. But they also have the Washington and the Lakewood Chamber of Commerce in here. The tourism information right behind Gina's little sex slave child pornography shop, whatever the fuck that bitch is up to. I swear she put a slipped me a Mickey that night. They tried to knock me out, her and her little fucking ecstasy doped out crackhead friends. But this is the Lakewood, I guess. Right behind her, goddamn them movies to go. I guess she gives them probably the movies with the child shit on there. These people are sick. I mean, beyond belief. Like right behind her apartment. This is how close they got her. That's one sick bitch I kind of always knew. Her and Nikki might be affiliated. I don't know if Nikki gets down like that, but she sure did have like 10 kids. And then come up real quick. So, you know, these are dirty bitches who sell off their kids to elites and let them fuck them and suck their dicks and shit. Fucking bitch, tramp whores. Bitch, let me catch you. I'll bust your fucking face open. And last but not least, you can't forget the most important connection is the Gold Street, the Oil Street, which is the Bank of America right by Taco Bell, which is time to ring the bell. And they even threw a little memos to my Mexican mom, Lisa's mom, Miss Gomez, which is my second mother who took me in when my mom didn't give a fuck about me and sent me to Yakima for summers at a time and didn't care if I survived or died or lived and didn't have food. She was there for me, giving me beans and tortillas, and had more kids than my mom. But that's just how Mexican women are. They're a lot more kinder than Germans. They're cold-blooded. But I'm thankful for her, because if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have survived. Okay. I at least had a place to escape from my mom's boyfriends who were molesting me and raping me, and I had to get raped for food and stuff, and she didn't make me have to do that. And I know Letha had some trouble with her uncle and everything, but I don't think it was half as bad as the shit I went through. I don't think she was selling them or nothing.